This is Good Morning San Diego.
The campaigns for Assembly District races in North County are heating up. KRISTIE Bruce-LANE joins us this morning to discuss her campaign and what she hopes to improve if elected. KRISTIE, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Jason. Thank you for having me this morning.
You are a businesswoman. From what I've read here, you're a businesswoman with an emphasis on community service. Is that accurate?
That's correct. So I'm a businesswoman. I'm an elected official, so I fight for our water, for low, affordable, clean drinking water right here in San Diego and raise awareness in the state of California. And yes, I am heavily involved in my community. I serve on many boards. I'm the president of the Thumbprint Project Foundation, which aids in the transition of homeless children impacted by childhood domestic violence. I serve on the Regional Task Force on the Homeless. I serve on the board of Door of Hope Salvation Army. I serve on the board of San Diego Council on Literacy, President's Council board member of Palomar Health. I'm involved heavily in the community. I'm well rehearsed within the issues. I'm the only candidate in this race that actually works in the issues as well.
Okay, KRISTIE, let's establish what exactly is the 76, because you got constituents watching right now. Lines have been redrawn, so where exactly is the 76th?
So the 76 currently comprises of San Marcos, Escondido, Del Dios area, Forest Ranch, Carmel Valley, Rancho Santa Fe, Fairbanks Ranch, Rancho Penasquita, San Pasqual Valley. So those are the major areas there.
And what do you find when you look at your priorities should you become elected? Talk to us about that.
So the top three issues right now are our homelessness issue that's growing out of control, our children in our schools, and public safety. Our homeless issue continues to spin out of control. We are not placing strategically the resources that we need to each homeless individual out on the streets. Throwing money at the issue and putting them behind, closed doors in buildings is not the answer. As far as our children in schools, I serve on the San Diego Council on Literacy Board. When we have 46% of our third graders in the San Diego Unified School District not meeting reading and writing requirements, which they need, it's a transferable skill and set that they need for jobs when they graduate, we're in trouble. When we have legislation passed like AB 101 ahead of our basic curriculum like reading, writing, and math, our children are not getting the opportunities they deserve. And then when you talk about public safety, I already address, helping our children that have been exposed to childhood domestic violence and transitioning them. But, Brian Manshine just initiated a bill, AB 1461, which puts our children back in the crosshairs. We fought the placement of sexually violent predator Douglas Badger right here in our community of Rancho Bernardo. And in this bill, he is now placing our children a quarter mile from a sexually violent predator. And we can't have that happen.
Okay, you're also, from what I understand, an advocate of, as we look back on the pandemic and the vaccination requirements and the mask requirements with the kid, you are for parental choice, is that right?
That is exactly right. Public policy should be returned to the parents. The masking of our children has done a lot of harm and damage. And like I said before, I serve on the San Diego Council on Literacy. For our children in their development years when they're faced our masks, and now we're seeing trouble with speech. We're finding that they're missing spelling tests, words on spelling tests, their development in speech is missing, and it's done a lot more harm. So I am an advocate for our children out here in our community.
Okay, is there anything you would like your constituents who are watching right now to know just to plead your case?
Yeah, so I am an elected official. I'm a proven leader, and I am a community advocate. I serve on many boards. I've worked within the issues that we're facing. So when it comes time, June 7th, vote for KRISTIE Bruce-LANE. And my website is KRISTIEBruceLane.com. And I look forward to serving my constituents in the seat in Sacramento.
Okay, KRISTIE Bruce-LANE, candidate for the 76th. Now you know, and she is running against Brian Manshine and June Cutter in the election. Okay, thanks, KRISTIE.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.